Good afternoon. I am Darnell Ishmael, but I believe in the mission that God has given me, and that is to reach in an extended way out to those who are most marginalized and most in need. So this project that's happening in October, we have some missions happening there on the ground that are changing lives, literally. When a church in a rural country, a rural part of the country, in need of some building supplies, simple things like concrete. They call them culverts. You build them, you put them into the ground, and they help the water to go underneath.
You want to extend? One lorry has come with ballast.
The work is
doing quickly before it starts to rain. So it's called fitting.
Here.
It's called fitting. Okay. The second lorry is not yet come. They're supposed to be 2 lorries. Another one had a camper. It should be coming in a few.
Okay, so
the
light is the other side.
Security.
The extent of the renovation, we had built the church, but there was no floor, it was just dust. So the first thing was that we did putting on the floor. But it was also we had connected to the power line, but the wiring had not been done. So the wires we had then were just hanging on the roof, and they were very dangerous to the people. But now the wiring has been done. And the other thing, outside the church, we didn't have access to the church. We were using a wooden bridge that was very, very dangerous for people to cross, very scary. We are using that bridge to enter the church, but now we have done the connection, we have done the bridge by putting culverts that have connected the church. Then there is another set of culverts which we put that connected the main road to the church compound, and that's the extent of the extension.
So right now we have another lorry that has brought the caravat. So we are offloading them right now.
Second day.
The caravats are here, and so we are offloading them.
So the rain is still stuck a bit, but all in all, go to the church. You can see how beautiful this place looks like. There we go.
The challenges we got during the renovation, one, it was during the rainy season. We all know about the climate change. It was really, it was a bit difficult for us because of the rains. The rains could start at 3 exactly, and that is the time when work is at its climax. But we were able to overcome that one. Then we also had a challenge of distance where the materials were being put, where they were being laid before they were brought at the church. We see that it's not, it's a place that is a bit far to this place. So we were supposed to have many people to work because of the distance. Some who are carrying the materials from those sites to where we are. That was a challenge on our side. Those are the challenges that I saw. Let us also hear what Pastor has to say.
One of the challenges that was a setback was that we did last culvert to the church, it rained at the 3 very heavily, and I had to sweep all the cement because it had not cured properly. It had to sweep the cement and all the material. Then it forced us to redo the work the following day again, which was a very, very serious setback.
We didn't expect the work that was done to be this fast. That one got us by surprise. We were praying, yes, but God surprised that it was so fast, and we thank God for that.
Okay, the impact because of the new innovation, the community has been opened up now. They can access town. People can pass through, can come in and go out, because like the community was locked. Now that is an impact. Secondly, non-believers have started appreciating the existence of the church in this place, because the church has been a blessing to them. I believe because of that, then many can come to the Lord because what God has done. Thirdly, the government leaders, officers who represent this village have been pressurizing the government to help them build roads, bridges to connect them to their homes and houses and homes. But it was not possible for many years. So when the church did that, they are very appreciative to the church for helping them access their homes. They couldn't come in with the cars, they couldn't come in with anything. They were just using foot for many, many years. So that is the impact it has created to the community. Now the community and the church community is happy for the renovation.
So now we are fixing up the bricks. As you can see what this gentleman is doing. We have started the lining up. It will go all around the church compound, the church building, not compound but building. Yeah, and I know you can hear some noise in the background. That is Joseph doing some wiring. So this is the work that has begun. The bricks now are taking shape.
So we have the keyboard, but other accessories like the amplifier, the whatever, those kind of things that makes the music quality whatever we don't have. It's one of the ongoing need. The need for now after the need for space for the Sunday school, space for the Sunday school.
Yes,
that's an ongoing need. I think those three are the ones that I can talk about.
trusting God for economic empowerment for the women and the youths of this area, and also we are trusting God to get missionaries coming to preach and minister in conferences. Yeah,
trainings.
Maybe Pastor, you can add more.
Yeah, they can also do trainings, training conferences, seminars. They are welcome. And those who can do medical outreaches, they can do medical outreaches. They are very much welcome. Or any other thing a missionary can feel he can do for the community, whatever God needs them to do. We are not so much restricted to only those that we have mentioned, but any other thing that a missionary may feel this is what God is leading me to do in terms of economic empowerment and social development of the people, they are very much welcome. Very much welcome. So we have some resources that can help us reach the drug addicts and help them to recover. Then that will be helpful to the community.
No,